Kliff Kingsbury, by the way. And it came out over the weekend. I don't know how much of it was a joke, how much of it's serious. But this idea that he has a one-way ticket to Thailand and he's not interested in coaching anywhere in 2023, I immediately heard from people who are well-versed in the contracts that these coaches sign. And the message was, hey, you have an obligation to go out and look for other work. You can't just sit home and collect your millions. You can't just go to Thailand and let Michael Bidwell finance it. You can't just turn your nose up if someone's interested in you. And there's an easy way to do it, Chris. That it's just sometimes guys can do dumb things. You go through the motions. You can go interview for the Washington Commanders offensive coordinator job if that's one of the teams that expressed interest and come away with it with the Commanders going in a different direction. You can tank the interview. But if you turn your nose up to it and say, I'm not interested in any of these jobs, you're giving Michael Bidwell, if he wants to use it, an opportunity to turn the faucet off and not pay you. Yeah. Because you failed to fulfill your contractual obligation to seek other employment that would offset the money that Michael Bidwell has to pay him.
Yeah, it's risky, certainly. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's got the look of like Kliff Kingsbury just going, F it, I'm out of here for a while. I'm going to the other side of the planet. Leave me alone, which I kind of find funny and refreshing. But, yeah, you kind of said it right. There's ways to kind of fake it and BS your way through the process that, make it look like, hey, I'm looking for a job. And, yeah, you're not really putting all your effort into getting that job or really wanting that job. So, yeah, it's something he better be careful with, certainly. I understand a guy like that and wanting to take some time away and all that. Understand that completely. But, yeah, he can't just sit back and, sip pina coladas with Chris Simms on a hammock and then think he's going to get guaranteed money from the Bidwells.
And the question is, how easy or hard do you make it for Michael Bidwell to say, I'm not paying you, you haven't honored the terms of your contract? If you do go through the motions, if you do go get interviewed, he's probably not going to, what's he going to do? He's going to put under oath Ron Rivera and Kliff Kingsbury and have this big question of whether or not Kliff really tried to get the job. But you make it easier by making it known to one of your friends in the media that you're not interested at all. That makes it a hell of a lot easier. And again, we talked about the secret rig kangaroo court. Where does the dispute go if Michael Bidwell tries to not pay Kliff Kingsbury? It doesn't go to court where everything would indeed be equal. It goes to the NFL's in-house arbitration process where it's more likely Bidwell will win. So just a risky move by Kingsbury, and I wonder if he really thought it through before he did it. And the other thing too, and I don't want to go too far inside who I know and what I know and how I know it, but the fact that I made that point very loudly at PFT over the weekend and got no blowback from anyone, that tells me I'm onto something, because that's the kind of thing that I ordinarily would get blowback for if somebody thought I was barking up the wrong tree. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.